Legend as the Kabaddi originated in Tamil Nadu over 4,000 years ago. Fans include the Buddha and the princess who played it to display their strength and win their brides.
Kabaddi was being played at a competitive level internationally. The sport became part of the Beijing Asian Games in 1990.
The main objective of this game is to grab points by raiding to the opponent's court and touching as many opponent players as possible without getting caught on a single breath.
Objectives of playing Kabaddi. The main objective of this game is to grab points by raiding into the opponent's court and touching as many opponent players as possible without getting caught on a single breath. When attacking, the offensive team sends across a raider into the opposition's half, who must touch one or more players of the opposition to score a point. When defending, the objective is to capture the raiders by wrestling them to the ground or simply by preventing them returning to their own half by the time their breath is up.
The game is played between two teams of 7 players. A player is designated to be a raider, whose purpose is to tag out as many of their defenders as possible.
Each has 5 supplementary players held in reserve for substitution. Players are taken out of the game if they are tagged or tackled, but are brought back in for each point scored by their team from a tag or tackle.
Points are scored for each player tagged by the raider. The opposing team earns a point for stopping the raider.
The court layout of Kabaddi. In international Kabaddi, which is an indoor sport, is essentially played on synthetic mattresses. The size of Kabaddi court is 13 by 10 meters for men and 11 by 8 meters for boys and women.
This court is divided into 2 parts by the midline, in which the 2 teams defend themselves. The size of the side lobby is 1 meter wide on both sides. The bulk line is 3.75 meters from the midline. The bonus line is 4.75 meters from the midline. The distance between the bulk line and bonus line is 1 meter.
Proper clothing. It must consist of half shirt and short pants. Shoes. It is important for getting right shoes so that it will not obstruct your game.
Materials: arms and knee support. I don't know the exact name, but the black colored elastic clothes which are worn. It is needed so that your knee joint and elbow will not get much pressure.
The basic rules of Kabaddi are simple. 2 teams of 7 players each face off in a large square arena for 2 halves of 20 minutes each.
Players from each team take turns running across the center line to the other team's half of the court, tagging members of the other team and running back.
The more opposing team members they tag, the more points they score. But if the opposing team can physically prevent them from crossing back to their side of the court, they score no points.
Values. As a combatant team game, Kabaddi is also termed the agility game. High lung ability, muscle coordination, mind presence and fast reactions, and many characteristics of psychology.
The sport requires the players to chant the word Kabaddi, holding their breath and move with speed and accuracy. This teaches endurance and also improves concentration power.
The sport teaches its players to fight with the right spirit. It teaches them to defend themselves and their team members as well as to fight for them. Talent without discipline is like an octopus on roller coaster skates. There will be movement but no direction. Kabaddi teaches its players to be well disciplined, to shine in field and off the field.